You go to church. That's what he told.
No. We good.
Coach told me, say a prayer, nigga. That's what he said. So many words.
Yeah, he did say
Yeah.
that.
We all need prayer.
Yeah.
Everybody need prayer.
Everybody need prayer.
A little prayer.
That's what I'm saying.
Prayer.
Pray for me.
I always do.
Pray for me.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pray for me though.
I'll pray for you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Do we have to ask for a prayer?
I've been praying for your ass a long time.
Praying for Locke for a long time?
You too. Been praying for your ass a long time. You need it.
I do. We all need prayers.
Yeah.
Oh, the boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Good. Yeah, a little hiatus.
Yeah.
School's out, summer's in, break. We are back. Another action-packed episode. Yeah. What's up, guys?
How's it going, J-Ho?
I'm here.
What it do?
Yeah. Weezy, give me your winner or loser of the week.
Man, loser of the week for me is I was watching today, rather. I was watching Tiny Desk of Babyface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I didn't know he wrote
All that.
one of Fall Out Boy's songs. Thanks for the memories. I didn't know that.
That's real.
He writes.
He right.
That's what he does.
Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that neither. I'm not a Fall Out Boy fan, so.
Yeah.
He writes. I didn't know either, but I know he writes.
Yeah.
That pen is crazy.
That's what he does.
Yeah, it's
I feel like he
crazy.
was a cheat code back in the day, though. He don't wrote. He was dope man
Nah,
back in the
it was
day.
a
Hey,
bunch
go to Babyface. Go to
Yeah.
Babyface.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. That's what
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and he who shall not be named
Yeah.
is up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Especially.
Rest in peace. What you got,
sure.
Coach?
I'm the loser week, man. I was down under the weather this week, dog.
Yeah, you was.
Down under the weather. But I'm back.
You back like you left something.
Like I left something.
Yeah.
Feel good.
You feel good. 100%.
95.
95.
Yeah.
95.
95.
We'll take it. We'll take what you got, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm with Coach. I'm fighting though.
Yeah, allergy. I hear it
Allergies
too.
on me, but
Yeah.
I got another winner. I got an actual winner though.
Okay.
NBA Twitter
Mm-hmm.
is the winner for the week.
Oh yeah, nah, that's my winner of the winner or loser of the week.
Guns and buns.
Guns and buns.
Is the winner of the week.
And a little Paul Pierce in there too.
Yes, sir.
Paul Pierce.
Ooh.
It's like he tried on it.
Mhm.
Like he don't even like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. My loser of the week is Boosie. He got mad after getting shorted jelly by McDonald's. Now I get it though. You gotta have your jelly, your condiments.
Yeah.
Especially from Chick-fil-A. I ain't been to McDonald's in a very long time. Can't say the same for you, my brother, but
God.
Don't shoot me no straight like that.
I just know. I know you still go to McDonald's. So
I
it's
ain't been
all
to McDonald's
good.
in a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, don't short me on my jelly. It's grape jelly at that. Grape jelly ain't good.
I'm with Boosie on that though.
Yeah. What's your superior jelly?
I'm strawberry.
Strawberry. Yeah,
I'm a
strawberry.
I'm a strawberry jam guy.
Strawberry. Once you've had the strawberry, it's like
jam.
it's hard to go back.
It's
to the
hard.
grape.
Grape is weak after
Yeah.
that.
It's
Yeah.
just it's general mission.
But on your peanut butter jelly though, you got to go grape.
Strawberry.
No,
Strawberry
strawberry.
jelly.
I go
Crazy.
grape.
I'm with you, Coach.
I got to
I'm
go
going
grape.
peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly. I got to still.
You got to keep a
Strawberry
tradition.
jam.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
go
I like
grape.
my
It's like
peanut
crown
butter
and coke. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a crown and
I'm
coke.
straight in that crown.
I'm straight on.
I'm just saying the traditional.
Yeah.
Right. Hen and coke.
Yeah.
If that's
You
the
know
coke,
what?
if that's how you roll.
Let's get it going, cameraman.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Two thumbs up.
Two
All
of 'em.
business.
Two of them.
He all business.
Hey, sometimes how it
Leave
is.
him alone.
Hey, you gotta roll. You gotta roll like
I'm
that.
cool with it.
He said, "New look, same book."
Yeah, nah, yeah. And I know everybody's looking. Yeah, it's not the FSP. We are on location, getting things squared away. Yeah.
You fine, dog. We on location on the spot. You hear me?
So, new look, same book.
Yeah, no, yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm
We'll be back. We'll be back to seeing all the jerseys, Coach Lock jerseys, usually right behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back. For sure.
Coach J Ho's face.
Yeah,
fan
yeah,
with-
yeah.
He's normally right
J-Ho with the
behind.
big head, make a pause.
yeah,
like that.
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Westbrook. Yeah, they got on my side.
Yeah. Easy.
Weezy Titans is some.
Yeah, somewhere.
I got Steve McNutt on the wall on the side.
You do.
Yeah, that's right. There we go.
He disappointed in you too.
Nah, that's my boy.
Yeah, Mac 9. Episode 471, we're handing out best case scenario comparisons for the top players of the 2023 NBA draft.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to me.
Oh, man. It was good WNBA basketball this week. The Las Vegas Aces and the Connecticut Sun had 2 matchups this week. The Aces were undefeated. Caught their first good L, coach.
40 piece.
Good L.
She had 40 in like 25.
Yeah.
She was cooking.
Yeah.
Bonner.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, that was good. That was good for the sport, man.
It was.
The people were calling for the Aces, myself included, to go undefeated. You know what I mean?
I knew that wasn't going to
Yeah,
happen.
I mean,
Nah.
it was good. It should have.
I don't.
Yeah, good.
I
It's
don't-
not now. But
I don't think we'll ever see a professional basketball team go undefeated.
true, but if it was going to happen, it was that assembly of talent they have in Las Vegas.
Going undefeated is nuts.
Yeah.
What you got, Coach?
My best of the week is we started summer workouts with the squad.
Shout
man.
out to y'all.
Got to get going, man.
Yeah.
Championships are won now.
There
That's
you
right.
go,
They
coach.
start now.
They
You
do.
can't wait till March.
Good
Coach
coach.
said
Good
now.
coach speak.
You know what I'm
Coach
saying?
start now.
Coach
Yeah.
speak.
Now.
Starts now.
Now. Got to work now.
You win in the off season.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of offseason, boy, your boy Will Levis man, throwing ducks out there. Looking real bad. He look real bad.
heard that.
He look real bad.
Help us on the way though.
Help us on,
Glad you said that.
yeah. Help us on the way to quarterback position.
Best of the week is
Yeah, talk to me.
D Hop is on the way.
You calling it. You calling your shot.
Nah, I'm just we gonna sit down tomorrow, have a good dinner. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about it.
Where you
Picking
taking
them up.
You taking
Picking them up.
I'm picking them up. Yeah,
Then
I'm
where
picking
y'all
them
going?
up tomorrow. Yeah, we gonna have a good dinner.
So you know wide receivers come to Tennessee and die, right?
I'm gonna rebuke that in the name of
Randy Moss, Randy Moss, Julio Jones. And I said wide receivers come there in free agency to die.
He did. That's what he said. He come to Tennessee.
Yeah, come to Tennessee. You don't come to Tennessee as a free agent.
They don't play well here. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
No, I'm saying
Randy
if-
Moss.
So AJ Brown was drafted here. That
You're
don't mean you
saying-
come here. I'm saying
You
you
said
come
free
here.
agencies.
Yeah, that's
Randy
yeah.
Moss.
Yeah.
He was old.
Julio
Julio
Jones,
Old.
DeAndre Hopkins is old, guys.
And don't forget about what's called play here for a season.
You got to talk to the mic.
What's called play here for a season
Who?
for the Houston Texans.
Andre Johnson.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah.
He did
Graveyard.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's a
my God.
graveyard.
My best of the week is the internet, like Jeff mentioned. If you're watching YouTube, it's been wild. Zion, Paul Pierce. It's a good week of internet laughs.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
You gotta holler at Zion.
yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Jeff.
You got
He
to
let
holler
you
at
down.
him.
He needs somebody like me in his corner to tell
Nah,
him, hey,
for
bro.
real.
Get it, though.
Yeah.
He needed a good pick me up. It's been a long.
He got a good.
You gotta
You gotta holler at him though.
You don't need no more pickups.
He needs
He's
to calm it
picked
down. Just horny. That's all.
Yeah, it's
Ain't nothing wrong
Ain't
with
nothing wrong
it.
with being horny.
Ain't nothing wrong with
horny.
it. He's a heterosexual grown man. Nothing wrong with it. So we're going to get down. But he need to calm it down.
Yeah,
though.
very
I'm
much.
gonna say what's
He
wrong
needs to
with it.
choose another
strap on.
type of.
Thank you.
Yeah, just
Put the
That's
Jimmy
what's
on.
wrong with
Yeah.
him. Strap up.
What Kane say, Men's Society? What?
died the Jimmy on extra tight.
You see what I'm saying?
But when he got pregnant, he liked, right? That's what you with.
I don't know. You don't know that.
Worst of the week.
Right.
Let's keep it moving.
Rest of the week is me, man. You got kids, man. You gotta watch what you say, man. They pick up everything.
I told you that.
Mannerisms, how you talk, and everything. So, baby girl birthday coming up, right? So I asked Harmony. I said, "What you want for your birthday?" I'm thinking Barbie doll, mermaid, Little Mermaid. She said, "Money."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "How much money?" This is 1 million, big baby. I said, I got to quit talking around you.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to quit talking around
Yeah.
you.
Next thing she gonna say, Harmony Daddy got a bankroll.
Yeah. She said $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million. Me too, Harmon.
Yeah,
We all do.
We all need that.
Yeah. My worst of the week is the John Morant team. To come to think that your best case scenario, everybody got in the room, kind of similar to this. Yeah, I said, all right, what could we do? And the best thing I said, I was a fake gun.
It's gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Jeff, we got a good bet
We
going.
got a real good bet.
A real good bet. I'm gonna come in all KO. I'm talking about, listen, all KOF. I'm gonna be KOF down.
Jeff, I ain't gonna
KOS,
lie.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm mad I got to the message late because I would have got
Come
it
on in
that
on
day too. Yeah,
You take it, coach.
we can take.
Yeah,
We think you gonna get 20 games?
We don't know. So whoever win will be up on meals too.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we
But,
go. Okay, yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to take up too much time. That works because how could you prove it's wrong? All I have to do is create a reasonable doubt. How did you know? Within a split second of time, how could you tell me it wasn't a real?
Wow, but here's the thing. So you think he's not gonna get
More than 20 games.
No more than 20 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
20, to be fair, 20 to 30. So 25 is my max.
No, Jeff.
I'm just, no, not for the bet. No, the bet's 20.
okay.
I'm talking about, but 25 is the max he'll get. I'm serious. Just
No, but
because
we bet on 20.
we bet 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's no way you can prove it's not a real gun. And there's no way you can't tell me that I knew that my friend was recording me and I pulled it out to be funny.
Yeah, he did. He knew he was on Instagram Live.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I know he's recording.
if you
look,
watch-
look, it's my fake gun.
nah,
I can make that work.
They would have said that day one then.
Early.
True. But all I have to do is create a doubt. That is the doubt.
Anyway, let's move
Zion's
right
my
along.
man.
Coach,
Zion's my man.
Coach, give me your worst of the week.
My worst of the week, man, is Peacock Premium would no longer be
was gonna
free
talk to you
with your
about that.
Xfinity service starting
I'm
later
hot
this
about
month.
that.
Yeah.
I'm sick.
And they
Yeah.
talking about $2.99.
Yeah.
That's too much.
That's
$2 a month?
$3. It's too much.
If it's you
When it was
should
free.
be free.
It's
It
been
should be
free.
free.
It should be just be
It's been free for
It's
2
been free.
years, bro.
You can't.
Everything ends, dog.
That shouldn't.
Every good thing
Everything
comes to
that
an
should-
end.
Yeah,
They got to get some
shit.
better original content
Oh,
if they want to keep it.
yeah,
They wanna
I
pay
had
for that.
title. I had title free for 2 years and for 3 years, and it ended. Everything ends, dog.
But that was a promotion.
Coach, don't.
Nah,
I'm hot about that too. I'm with you, Coach. You are not alone.
Yeah.
I ain't here with you.
I'm with
Yeah.
you, Coach.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
Though you far away.
Yeah, yeah. She
$2.99,
definitely far.
$2.99.
$2.99 for 12 months, then you go to regular price after
Yeah,
that.
then they go to regular price.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
you
about
knew
to
that.
keep detail.
There you go.
I'm just saying that
You
in
and
the
the
month.
cameraman.
I'm
I
like,
always need
everybody-
some detail. You know exactly what was going on. Anyway,
Hold on.
we're
Come on,
on,
Jeff.
we're
What you
on
got, Jeff?
location, bro.
What you got,
We're
Jeff?
on location.
What you
All
got,
right.
Jeff?
So my worst of the week is the excuse me is the PGA and Live Golf situation.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah, we talked about this, and I talked about this when the WWE started working with Saudi Arabia. I said they're coming. It's going to be a thing. And when Phil Mickelson jumped out and was saying that he wanted to work with the Saudi Arabian team, and we had Tiger Woods, Roy McIlroy turned down $1 billion, now everybody looks silly.
Egg on their face.
Yeah. And here's a news flash for everybody: they're not done.
Nah, they finna get something else.
WNBA is next,
Yep.
and NBA team is after that.
They ain't gonna get an NBA team.
I'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
I already know the team they're gonna get.
Oh God.
That money long, too.
Money
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
That money
I know the
real
team
long.
Oh my God!
do
Make
that,
sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, oh goodness, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And before we get started with the first half, Jesus, Weezy, J-Ho,
Yes, sir.
and Weezy, do you all have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for the listeners?
This week's award recipient is Big Ben Roethlisberger.
That's right. When a quarterback starts to get a little older, guys, teams normally want to bring in a guy they want to replace their longtime starters. But the Steelers are one of the teams that didn't really do it, and it didn't work out. Did you guys know that? While Ben Roethlisberger was with the team, they drafted a few QBs. They hope to be the successor of Big Ben. After being retired in 2021, the Steelers drafted him, and they did that with Kenny Little Hands pick in the 2022 NFL draft, the 20th pick, first round guy. It means you're going to play soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Pickett showed a lot of promise, and it looks like he was going to be the guy that replaced Ben. Here's the thing: why Ben gets the yellow box. He said on his podcast that he wasn't happy about it, even though after he retired, he said that he wanted him to play bad at any chance that they get, and they probably would maybe ask at least for him to come back. Never happened.
What?
Yeah, he
said
didn't
that.
want him to succeed at all. Said he felt bad about it now, but at the time, and I know what it is. You've seen a girl, you moved on from a girl.
Yeah.
You moved on.
Yeah.
You see her out with her new guy,
Yeah.
and you say, really?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you're doing.
That's what you doing?
That's what you
Yeah,
get.
that's what you're doing.
That's where you go after this?
Yeah, it's rough.
You dropped the chicken dinner? Come on, man.
Yeah.
You ain't sitting front row no more?
Dude, crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't sitting
So we've all been there.
Yeah.
We not as nasty as Weezy.
That's
Right,
disgusting.
that's he on his own out
That's
there.
We down here.
We down here.
Been down there.
And she up there looking.
What she saying there?
Up there,
Way up there.
Yeah, somewhere.
You can't even see it.
Over the rainbow.
They throw the shirts up there. They don't even get up there. And the shirts don't get up there.
Yeah, I don't see it. Somebody say, "No, I ain't see it. She went down there with us."
Weezy, you take that to Ben. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah,
I holler Ben anyway.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. One of a kind. You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
I thought Jeff. I didn't know Jeff had went down. That's my fault.
I was like, he looked at me and said, I don't say nothing right here, bro.
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I mean, how Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. Talk to me, coach. I looked at Jeff like, nigga, are you going to talk?
I'm like,
I did not hear Jeff say
Boy,
that.
and I'm thinking like, did I say it wrong?
Yeah. I was just looking at Jeff like, nigga, you going to talk? Go ahead.
It's Locke. What? Damn. I'm talking
Yeah,
about, here we go. It's your boy, Coach Locke.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Where you find your social media, coach? You had it right the first time.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
My bad. Okay, we go. It's Locke _the_ great. That's THA. Get that man.
Yeah. Jeff.
And I'm Jay Easley, 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure, I'm J Hub on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Let's please talk on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's keeping me laughing.
Having them big yoke conversations on Twitter.
Nah, it ain't no big yoke. Offensively. Yeah, offensive big yoke.
Dog.
Yoke dog. Yoke, the biggest of the yokes. Let's kick the first half off with some more NBA talk, guys. Bob Myers, a two-time executive of the year and the architect of 4 NBA championships. They made it look effortless, guys.
Oh,
yeah. With the Golden State Warriors stepping down as the franchise's president and GM, Myers, 48 years old, is described as the decision-making process that led the team to the franchise after 12 years, including several factors beyond money, is the reason why he's stepping down.
Of course it was.
We'll kick things off with you, Jeff. Big deal, little deal, or no deal. Bob Myers leaving the Golden State Warriors.
Humongous deal. He, like, as you said, you try to borrow your words. He was the architect of that team. He allowed that team to play effortless, as you say. He allowed that team to be formed. He formed that team and allowed that core to age that you don't see. Like, you don't see a core age together like that. Gotcha. The way he put that team together and had everyone buy in. This is definitely a humongous deal because that change. This pretty much, if this playoff run was at the end, this lets you know that is the end of that run as the Golden State Warriors. It is over.
Coach.
Definitely a big deal, man. He stepped away. He saw the writing on the wall. He know this team's about to change drastically.
Yeah.
He know Green can become an unrestricted free agent by declining his player option. Clay is eligible for an extension, who he wants to get a maximum salary. They re-signed Jordan Poole for the 4-year, $140 million contract, and he underperformed for that. So they payroll is about to hit historic heights, and then going to pan out. Like, you can take that hit if a championship comes along with it because you're going to get so much money coming in. Yeah. But when you don't get that luxury tax is going to hurt him. So he saw the writing on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Weez, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, or like we said earlier, all good things come to an end. I mean, Steve Kerr has played in the 3-peat before with Jordan. He knows, all right, this don't look right no more. You know what I'm saying? And them boys is not young no more. And what they did in the NBA, you don't see it happen too often. Yeah. So once you go out on top.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. This is the thing. It's a huge deal. 100%. I agree with that. The main thing is that you have to figure out who do you replace him with. So you can go in-house. Joe Lacob's son, Kurt, is the GM for the G League team. Or you could go Mike Dunleavy Jr., who's day-to-day alongside Bob Myers. But like Jeff mentioned, you got to address the elephant in the room. He didn't want to be the person that walked in and told Clay, you're going to have to take $100 million pay cut to stay here. Draymond Green, we're not going to give you a max deal like you and Rich Paul want. Yeah. Jordan Poole, you might be gone. Yeah. You know, some people, those were tough conversations. Yeah. And he probably had that conversation with Joe Lacob. And Joe Lacob was looking like, no, I'm not getting rid of those guys. Most of these owners are loyal. And the GM see the writing on the wall. Yeah. Hey, we're going to win games if we do X, Y, and Z. If we don't, we're going to be a bad team. And Joe Lacob said, well, I'm just going to keep my guys, which they're going to do. They're going to sign everybody, pay the luxury tax, whatever the case may be. But at 48 years old, you leave because you don't want to be the person with that blood on your hands because you just over with. Yeah, that thing over with. Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. You're going to another team, though.
Yeah.
And run it right back.
Yeah. And Steve Kerr is on, like, he
in the last year his deal
he
too.
might be thinking about walking away too.
He know the writing on the wall too.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr got a lot of rings.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, man.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's keep it in the NBA, fellas. Pardon me. The Detroit Pistons, shout out to Animal Brown, just recently made J-Ho's guy, Monty Williams,
My God.
their new head coach. And in doing so, Coach Locke, they gave him the biggest coaching contract in NBA history. The Pistons are giving Williams a 6-year, $78.5 million contract that could reach 8 years, $100 million with incentives. Coach, how on earth could Monty Williams turn this down?
He couldn't. That's why he didn't. As soon as he said that, he said, show me where the signing papers are. Now the Pistons, they've earned a spot in the playoffs just twice in the last 14 years. They have not won a postseason game since 2008 when they advanced to the East Conference Finals for the 6th straight time. But the thing that Monty is going to be in a good situation with is the young core they have. They got Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duran, the number 5 and 13th pick from last year.
Yep.
And they have Cade Cunningham, the number 1 pick from 2021, who didn't play in a lot of games. But Jaden and Jalen showed a lot of prosperity, a lot of
promise
for the next few years. So you put them two with Cade and then the number 5 pick they're going to get this year, you got a great core to work with. So I think Monty will be fine in Detroit in a few years.
Well, like Coach said, but Monty Williams, he's not walking into Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, nobody is, but that's a good young team.
But okay, here's the thing: if he don't make the playoffs, is it a bad
No.
deal?
No.
So how many years we give
He
him?
good.
He got 3. Yeah. He
Give him 3 years to what?
make the playoffs.
So, and
they're gonna make-
they're gonna make the playoffs this year, y'all.
They go playing game.
They'll be in a playing game.
Yeah.
You gotta realize Cade didn't play a game last
He
year.
played all.
He played
like 10
he played
games.
20 games.
Yeah, something like 15 games, man.
He didn't play no 20 games last year, y'all.
He played some
I
games.
guarantee you.
I don't see them making the playoffs
I don't remember
next
him
year.
playing a game.
And
this
the-
year.
He played. He was on my fantasy
He
team.
played.
He played.
I want to say it might have been 20 games.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing him playing at all.
Yeah, he played.
Please find that. But
They have
So-
Bogdanovich.
yeah, they got enough. Yeah, a lot of guys that needed to play didn't play.
Played in 12 games.
Bro, that's not playing.
Shit, he averaged 19, 20, and
hooping when he
6.
got there.
And
Bro,
6.
They was solid to
Bro,
start.
12 games. You know how many games it is in the league?
82. So he missed 70 games.
Man, that's
But also to keep it real, not to cut you out, but
Oh,
they
yeah,
shut
no,
him down.
They
though.
tanked him.
They shut
Yeah.
him down.
Tanked
'Cause he
dog.
could have came back.
Yeah.
Right, they shut him down.
But so, like Weezy mentioned, they kind of hired this Monty Williams guy in order to take that young roster to the next level because he is a leader of men.
Yeah.
You need a guy like that in your locker room to lead young men. He lost his way in Phoenix because there were guys that a little bit older. Some of those guys figured out their way.
The coach killer.
Yeah, well, nah, CP was there. Book, KD. You talking about KD? Nah, KD loved Monty. Yeah, it didn't have nothing to do with Book. Him and Book love each other,
He
dog.
took
Get
like
the hell
5
out.
coaches in 3 years.
Who did?
KD.
Yeah, KD. Yeah, that ain't got. Well, it didn't have nothing to do with that. The new guy, Matt Ishbia, wanted a guy in there that was his guy. He'll get his guy there, and they'll go with Frank Vogel, and they'll figure it out. But I think it was critical to hire a guy like Monty, and it's somebody that Cade Cunningham respects.
Yeah.
He knows he's a lead guy. He knows how to talk to these younger guys. It'll be really good to see Cade going into his formidable years. He's gonna be a guy next year. Cade is he's gonna play at a high level. They were equally bad on both sides of the ball. They need Monty Williams to come in there and fix that defense and show these guys how to be pros.
They got a squad, man. They got Wiseman.
You guys work cut out for him though.
He does. That's why I say it won't be this year.
Yeah.
I think they're a 7-8 seed a season from now though. A year together with another pick, and you can maybe move 1 or 2 of those guys for a veteran.
They need to trade to go get Brad Beal. I'm saying Brad Beal I'm talking about a guy that you know is gonna get 25.
They got Bogdanovich.
And they need a guy. He can't get no damn 25.
He averaged 23 last year.
Bro.
That's 1 extra shot.
They would have got no more pick to still get
Oh, Monty would have.
Monty
They wouldn't have had to give him that 70 million.
Yeah.
He'd have took less to go if he had
60.
Victor.
Yeah, he took 60.
He wouldn't. He might have took 40.
Yeah.
To go if he had Victor.
100%. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some college football for the first time in a long time. For the first time in a decade, EA Sports will be releasing a college football game this season. Weez, I know you are so excited.
I can't wait.
You can't wait.
Can't wait.
Yep, 2024. Yeah. The main reason for that 10-year hiatus was a conflict over payment of players. Now, details are now emerging about how those payments are going to work, and the College Football Players Association is not happy at all, guys. The cash pool for athletes will be in the $5 million range, which adds up to right around $500 million a player. First thing I would ask you.
Oh, no.
$500.
I said $500 million?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
That game would have been out yesterday.
Yeah, $500 million. Yeah, that adds up to right around $500
There we go.
per player.
Mm-hmm.
The question I have for you, Weezy, will this game come out next year? Is that enough for the players?
It's not enough for the players, but they got to get the game out. So the people that play the game, like you, can play it.
Sure, I'm excited.
Yeah, but it's got to be a product put out first before we get the money going.
Yep. Jeff.
So the question is that enough, and will the game come out?
Yeah.
I do not see how the players will accept $500.
They will not.
I don't think this is coming out. I think they
it's coming out.
They have to come back to the. Well, it won't come out in the way that we're wanting it to. It won't have the players on there. You'll have Caleb.
You can't do that though.
Taylor.
You gotta have Caleb Williams. Got to be a white guy.
He will be.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
And his name is Caleb Taylor.
I'm saying he's gonna be on Florida State.
Yeah.
So Jordan Travis will be, or Travis Jordan will be at Clemson. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have to make sure they're gonna do because they can't. If I'm a NIL killer that's making six figures, I'm not taking $500 for this game. I'm not.
Yeah.
All it takes is one player to fight it, and then everybody else gonna follow the line.
But
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Yeah, $500 is definitely not enough to pay these kids. And if it stays at $500, this game will not be out in 2024.
Yeah.
It's been coming too long with this situation. They paid the players $500 back in 2016 when they did the suit for $60 million, which wound up being $1,600 per player, but that's what they got back then in 2016.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me you gave those players $1,600 7 years ago, and the game comes out 8 years later when NIL is actually legal, and you're going to give them $1,100 less than what they were getting back then. Yeah. That's not going to fly with these players. Yeah. And I understand that the issue is the scale of how you play the players that may only have a $1,000 NIL deal over here versus a player that has $1 million deal, but that ain't gonna matter. The only way they would get away with paying these players $500 if they say we're gonna give you $500 and then we're gonna give you a percentage based on how many games are sold.
Yeah,
that'd be the only way they can get away with getting $500.
That's what they don't want to do.
They don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
then you got to make the books.
Exactly.
Open up. Yeah.
Right. And you don't want to do that. Yeah. But it is an opt-in deal, so they have a choice to opt in or opt out, and they shouldn't opt in to $500. That's insane. Ridiculously low amount of money considering the hype that's going into this game. But current NFL Madden player is getting right around $28,000 for this year's Madden. So in turn, there's 32 NFL teams. So if you do some quick numbers with that, 133 college football teams, you can't pay over $1,500 because there's so many teams, so many players. Like, that's ridiculous, man. So they have to come to a median that makes everybody happy, and I think they will because this game has got too many legs. People are talking about it. People are excited. We were supposed to get it next month. Yeah. And we didn't get it, and people are upset, so we have to wait a year. They won't allow people to wait another year for that.
I think that's why they will, is because the people that are excited about the game are not the people that's money got to worry about the money.
Because y'all gonna buy regardless. You want about people like me who didn't buy college football every year.
See, that's the thing, but it's just all you got to do. Like the cameraman said, push that thing up to $89, and we out the door. That's it. It'll even out.
Yeah, make the standard version $89.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to get these kids more than
$500. It's gonna have to be $15.
It might be more than that.
No.
They want the kids to come out with a deal before this game goes on sale. Because once it goes on sale,
they will.
Yeah,
they have to.
They ain't gonna split that profit with you half and half.
Hell no. That money, bro. Man makes so much money. if you can imagine, it's people that are unretiring from video games, period, to play college football.
And
so
that's, and that's my thing. You know it's gonna be a big splash like that. So if you giving NFL players 28,000, you ain't even got to give these kids half of that. Just give these kids 2,500.
Yeah, and the NFLPA,
and that'll take you to your 3-to-1 ratio that you basically have of NFL players.
Too much money, coach.
Nah, it's the same
133 teams, bro. So you're talking about 30 teams.
Yeah, times. But that's what I'm saying. If you only give them 2,500,
yeah,
times that.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah. Anyway, you guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you pick that out. All right, to get on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search for Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime. The song of the week. You know what we're doing. Your Steam panel, just borrowing from Gas Money, House Money. We pick a song each week where it's your song of the week, but no matter the genre, the year it was released, the artist, however you want to do. So let's get started with Weezy. What's your song of the week, sir?
Song of the week for me this week is, man, I've been listening to the SZA, man, Snooze. When they come on the car, I sing like a bird.
A boy.
I sing like a bird, man.
like a bird, huh?
Like a bird.
just like a bird, huh?
Why do you love birds?
Oh my God.
Just like a bird.
Just like a bird.
My song, one of my favorite new artists, younger artists, Lil Harold, 21 Crew. You know, shout out to Lil Harold.
Yeah.
Savage, one of my favorite new songs that's out right now.
Okay.
21, Lil Harold, Savage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Coach Live.
My song of the week is Stevie Wonder, I Wish.
Huh?
He
like
been lying for a long time.
And that's why it's my song, because I saw a video on Instagram. I put that group chat. I don't know if y'all saw it.
I saw it.
Where it's like a dude, he does a little skit where he acting like he's Stevie Wonder, the engineer and the bass player. And the first words of the verse is looking.
Yeah.
So right when he say looking, he was like, man, cut the cap.
the
They
cap.
started laughing. Then he lifted, when he playing Stevie, he lifted up his glasses like he looking at him. And they all like, oh.
J-Ho, go and do your
Nah,
J.
I'm
Go
just
ahead and do it, J.
Hey, OG scammer, one of the first scammers. He saw. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
He literally,
He saw.
Yeah.
He saw my boy Ray. Saw Ray winning. He was like, I can't really see. I'm legally blind. Stevie Wonder is legally blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. It's people that are legally blind walking around that we speak to.
Yeah.
Right? Stevie Wonder is legally blind.
Yeah.
But he said, I can make some money out this. And did. And did it. And did it. I'm trying to tell you.
Taking that one to the grave.
Man, hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you. Stevie Wonder is going to lead this earth as the biggest scammer. But I know the truth. Stevie Wonder can see. He saw it. Just think of that. You know how many people we seen somebody took a PPP loans like, you know, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to make me some money too. Same thing. Scam.
My song of the week. Stevie Wonder and PPP. Only at the Full Sport Press Podcast. My song of the week is Jimi Hendrix, Hey Joe.
Okay.
If you ever need some great storytelling,
Yeah.
listen to Hey Joe.
Is that because Joe Biden failed?
Nah, this is a different kind of Joe right
Uh-huh.
here. Joe killed his wife.
Come on, dog.
Joe killed his
Joe
wife.
killed his wife.
Joe failed, dog.
Joe.
Sleepy Joe failed, dog.
Joe Biden definitely failed.
Hendrix
fell a
is
couple times.
is trying to find out what's wrong with Joe. Joe said, I found her cheating. Found my old lady. Had to take her out.
Oh no, we can't kill him.
Great,
No, we
right.
can't never kill him.
We
Nah,
don't
we can't
condone
never
that
kill
at
him.
FSP.
You know what we can do?
We don't condone
we can
that.
just go ahead and get started with the second half.
Going out of
Let's
there.
get it.
Got merch on?
For sure.
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are
Anyway, second half, guys. We are here for.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you say you'll say the same thing? Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Second half, the 2023 NBA Draft Player Comparison Show. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big
I'm
Jeff.
gonna use some elbows in his life. I'm Weezy. What's going on?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now I gotta shut up. He don't want me to say nothing.
You finished?
God damn.
Over the next couple of weeks, guys, you're going to hear a lot of NBA draft prospect comparisons. Some good, some absolutely disastrous. The comparisons take into account physical tools, athleticism, style of play, strength, and weaknesses, Weezy.
Yes, sir.
Takes all of those into consideration. I know you did all of those when you were putting together your player comparisons for the 2023 NBA draft. We're looking to hand out some archetypes
One of my favorite shows.
and reachable ceilings for the top prospects in this year's draft. We will kick things off in alphabetical order with Anthony Black, Arkansas point guard, shooting guard. He's a freshman, 6'7", 198 pounds. He's 19 years old. Give me your pro comparison, best case scenario, Weezy.
Anthony Black, 6'7", forward.
Yeah,
Very
I
high.
already said that. Yeah, keep him in it, coach. I did.
I went with Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey is my player comparison, man. I didn't want to go Tracy McGrady and then get booted off the show.
I'm just happy you didn't.
I didn't say Manute Bol or
You've been wrong before.
oh shit, Manute Bol.
Go ahead, Weezy, go.
I'm going with Josh Giddey, man.
Okay. Yeah.
3 point. He got to get more consistency on 3-point shot. But I went with Josh Giddey.
I like it. I really do like it. Solid. What you got?
All right, best case scenario for this kid here, 6'7". I'm going with a Sean Livingston Lonzo Ball mix of point guard. Right.
See, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit. Don't start going two players. Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit.
Thank you. Turn up on somebody else, dog.
Well, I had to change my whole thing because oh my, I got two.
I know it. I'm just telling you, don't start that shit, man.
All right.
Bro.
All right, so he's going to be
Go to
Sean.
hell, cameraman.
I'm going.
He's Sean Livingston. He's going to be Sean Livingston.
Here we go.
I'm going first team all Hall of Famers now. If he going two players,
I said Sean Livingston.
He said, bro, Lonzo Ball, who will never play in the NBA again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he done.
There's a rumor he may not play again.
What you got, coach?
I had Lonzo Ball. Combination of size, playmaking, and defense reminds you a lot of him. In his rookie season, Lonzo was a poor shooter that found ways to impact the game in other ways. So that's why I went Lonzo Ball.
Yep. I'm rolling with Tyrese Halliburton with a little bit more bounce. Big point guard, great handles, elite passing ability. Tyrese Halliburton led the NBA in assists last year. So special basketball player with instincts. He just got to work on that jump shot. Tyrese Halliburton had to work on his throughout his NBA career. It's an ugly jump shot that Tyrese Halliburton has, but it is very efficient. He shot 40 this year from 3. So
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. We can talk about that. But on offense, I think passing is his strong suit. And Anthony Black, and despite only being 19 years old, he's ready. The only thing, like Weezy mentioned, has to work on that jump shot. But I like Tyrese Halliburton for Anthony Black. Right. Next guy we have up is Amen Thompson from the OTE. He's a wing, 6'7", 202 pounds, 20 years old. Give me your best case scenario for a player with him, Weezy.
quick, fast. I want Ja Morant on this one. Ja Morant.
Fight, Weezy. Fight.
No.
Fight. Fight.
You said Ja Morant's not a superstar. So
Fight.
That's not. I'm not saying he's a. I'm just saying I want Ja Morant.
Fight.
Is he not fast? Ja Morant not fast?
They play two totally different positions.
I'm going to help you out with it.
6'3". One guy 6'7", 200 pounds.
Point guard, shooting guard. That's what I got him on here.
What you got, Jay?
All right. So, first of all, this is my favorite name in the draft. My favorite name in the draft. Amen Thompson, part of the Twins to play for OTE. 6'7", he's bouncy, a lot of bounce for the ounce. I'm going with a young, he's still young, a younger SGA. He's gonna come into the league. We're gonna have SGA with bounce. Okay. He's probably coming into the league. He's gonna be top 5 most exciting players we're gonna see. He gonna bang on somebody. He gonna bang on somebody as soon as he get there.
Yeah. That's how I feel about
Ja Morant bang on people.
Yeah. That's why I said. That's why I'm saying fight.
What?
You could have sold
I'm
that.
gonna help you out.
Yeah, you could have said that one.
Help you out. No, I got SGA too because he can get into the paint. He does a great job with that, and he has the athleticism.
He gonna bang.
of John Morant.
Yeah.
That's how you do it too, Weezy. I help you out right there. But I could see the SGA, he's played a point, can get to the paint. He's real bouncy. He's going to have to work on his jump shot for sure. But I'm going to go with SGA.
Yep. This is where I have Sean Livingston with bounce, though. Because when Sean Livingston first got to, he was supposed to go to Duke, he went straight to the Clippers. When he was there, he was banging on people, stupid athletic, sliding, playing defense, and his best attribute was passing. And that's Amin's, I think, his ability to create for others. So two-way threat, super explosive athlete. He is going to catch a body or two. I think Scoot is going to be the guy that catches the most bodies out of this class. But with the shot still being in progress, I see more of a Sean Livingston type trajectory. But a healthy Sean Livingston.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
God, man, healthy Sean Livingston.
Dude, if Sean Livingston didn't mess his knee up, boy, he would have been something special. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Moving on to the twin brother of Amin. We have Asar Thompson, OTE wing, 6'7", 207, 20 years old as well. Duh. His best case scenario, Weezy, who you got?
I would actually want Andrew Wiggins right here.
Okay, so now we're rolling.
Have a slasher, can hit an open shot at times, play defense when he needs to. Andrew, you know how he is. Andrew Wiggins on the court.
John Morant, right here. Wiggins though, that's, you back. Yeah, that's a good one. Hit that rock.
Nah, I'm good.
Don't leave me hanging.
For real, don't leave me hanging because it's gonna get ugly for you.
Good.
You said don't get ugly.
You gave me.
Come
you
on,
cussed me out earlier.
we
Said,
here.
why do you touch people's stuff?
Yeah, you make it sound like I'm a child. Yeah, come on.
Why did you touch?
Come
people?
on, bro.
I'm not gonna,
bro. All right, cool.
Gave you light love.
Yeah,
He gave you light love.
Yeah.
What you got, Jeff?
All righty. We spoke about ugly looking jump shots. This kid has a very different looking jump shot. I'm going with a Harrison Barnes ish.
I ain't mad at that.
Third or fourth. He's gonna be a third or fourth player glue guy for his whole career.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be impactful in the NBA. He's gonna be a solid pro. So a very Harrison Barnes. I like the Andrew Wiggins as well. I'm going Harrison Barnes.
Yep. What you got, Coach?
Weezy, I was with you, man. I had Andrew Wiggins. He can handle the ball. And if he wants to be, he can be a hell of a defender on the defensive end. But he's going to have to fix that jump shot.
Jump shot, sure.
Jump shot is awful. Yeah. But he has the ability and all the tools to be a really good player. So I went where Andrew Wiggins is here.
Yeah. I have Andre Iguodala.
Iggy.
Yeah. Very similar type of build. Very strong guys, get in and out of the paint. Also, really good defender, the mold of a good defender. Again, Iggy came into the NBA with no jump shot, kind of similar to Mr. Thompson here. So working on that jump shot, getting things going. But he became more of a playmaker this year, playing for OTE. So I think that puts him in the mode of Andre Iguodala for me.
Shout out to Iggy.
Right. Moving right along to Nashville's own Brandon Miller, Alabama small forward, 6'9", 202 pounds, 20 years old. Give me your best case scenario for Brandon Miller.
man, I went Jaden Daniels on this one. Jaden Daniels. Isn't that a good one? Y'all like that one? Well, Jaden.
Yeah. Now, Jaden McDaniel?
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels.
You said Jaden Daniels.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Jaden McDaniels.
Okay.
You didn't know who that was.
That's why I was like,
oh, gotcha.
I know Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got similar games.
Yeah.
Brandon Miller has to work on the three ball a little bit. Work on the three ball, but he plays pretty good defense, and he can pass the ball. Like Jaden Daniels. Jaden McDaniels. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious.
McDaniels. Yeah. All right. What you got, Jeff?
All right. I went with Brandon Ingram here. I think with that second pick, Charlotte gets a player that's going to play that wing for them with their franchise point guard coming back off an injury. League pass legend alert, calling it now for this team. But Brandon Ingram is my player comparison just off the size and the build. A lot of people say Paul George. I'm going BI just because their games are very similar. Not as bouncy as young Paul George was for Brandon Miller, but still, yeah.
What you got, Coach?
I went BI too. He has a handle and a shot. He can score on all three levels, which you don't see a lot from people his size, especially that can handle the ball like he can. I think he shoots the three pretty well. He's going to have to shoot it better, but it's not as bad as some people like to say it is. I think he can actually shoot it, and he can heat up at any time. He get going, and them tray balls will start falling. So I went with Brandon Ingram as well.
I like it.
Yep. I have Michael Porter Jr. with a handle, guys. Elite size, very similar to project. Prototypical wing score. Equally as comfortable coming off screens like MPJ is, popping off a screener, hitting off the bounce. Already an elite NBA shot maker is Brandon Miller. I think him and MPJ came into the league both at the same way. Like, these guys, okay, you put them in the league, they're going to give you 15, 16 points, just working on some things. MPJ never really got the handle that Brandon has already. So I got MPJ with the handle. Yep. All right, moving on to the next guy. We have Cam Whitmore from Villanova, small forward freshman, 6'7", 232 pounds. He's 18 years old, Weezy. Give me your best case scenario for Cam Whitmore.
OG Anunoby.
There we go. Shout out to OG.
Big OG. Well, Cam Whitmore's a good ball player, good athlete, but he has to work on his IQ.
Mm-hmm.
IQ reminds me of OG and some people say Jalen Brown on the court, but
Dang.
OG.
Jalen Brown gets just yet another straight.
You started that straight, though.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Oh,
Oh, shit. What you got, Jill?
All right. Pardon me. I'm going for young Cam Whitmore. I'm going with Miles Bridges. It's bouncy. Cam has a 6'10" wingspan. Good enough defender. Got to get Miles back on the court. But they have a similar body, similar build. I'm going Miles Bridges.
What you got, Cole?
I had Miles Bridges as well, Jeff. In the open floor, he's unstoppable, basically. He's with the wingspan he has, he'll be able to guard a lot of people. He's going to have to work on a lot of things, though. But I went Miles Bridges as well.
Yeah. I have the best case scenario for young Cam Whitmore is Josh Hart. Just a powerhouse of athlete, minutes attacking the rim, and can hit a wide open three. That's how, they both went to Villanova, but I think they played the similar way, the exact same way actually at Villanova under two different coaches. So just bullying physicality, I think that's Whitmore's greatest strength, and I think Josh Hart uses his strength at a high level as well. Force around the basket, Big East Rookie of the Year. Yeah, so I think Josh Hart for the New York Knicks. All right, next guy up, we have Cason Wallace from Kentucky. He's a guard, 6'4", 193 pounds, 19 years old. Weez, give me the best case scenario for Cason Wallace.
You'll like this one, man. It's your boy, Drew Holiday right here.
Okay.
Drew Holiday. Good ball handler, good IQ, plays defense.
Yeah.
I think he might be the most ready out this play for the NBA. For me.
The most what?
Most ready.
Most ready.
Yeah. IQ wise.
Yeah.
Up here.
All right.
But yeah, Drew Holiday.
What you got, Jeff?
I had Drew Holiday as well. Kid's a two-way point guard. I know that's cheat code, right? Or easy money to say, but it really looks the same, similar build. And also, like I said, being a two-way player, like we said, having the IQ that he has, I'm going with Drew Holiday.
Yep. What you got, Coach?
I had Drew Holiday. He plays great off the pick and roll. He's gonna make it hard for those other. He's gonna make it hard for those opposing guards. I don't know if he will be an all-star, but I think he'll be a good player on a contending team.
Yeah.
So I want Drew Holiday.
Yeah. No, I have Alex Caruso.
Goodness
high-level
gracious.
guard,
Wow.
but I think he's the best defender in this entire draft. Alex Caruso was first team all defense last year, guys. Come on now. Nice scoring touch. He's a better scorer than Alex Caruso, but you got to realize Alex Caruso can score. He just had to get a ball to Debo, and he also had Zach LaVine on the team, so he's never been in a situation where he can score. Cason Wallace, very similar build, very similar type players, just not the guy that you're going to, like, everybody, Drew Holiday had a time to go. He came into the league ready to go. I don't think he's that ready offensively. I think it's going to take a little time. Took Caruso a little time. So give me Caruso for Cason Wallace. Yeah. Next up, we have Grady Dick.
Yeah.
Kansas, small forward freshman, 6'8", 202 pounds, 19 years old. Give me the best case scenario, Weezy, for Grady Dick.
Grady Dix. Oh, yeah.
It's just one. It's not Dix. It's just one Dick.
Oh, my God. Grady Dix. Kevin, I went Kevin Hunter on this one.
It's Porter.
Porter. I'm sorry.
Porter.
Yeah.
Horter.
Kevin Horter. I feel like that's something you say.
No, you
yeah,
did.
you.
No, you saw
Because you want me to cuss you, coach.
You scared a lot. So
Because you want me to cuss you out so bad.
He said,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He got his shit together.
Coach, he want me to
He's
cuss
scared
your
of
ass
you.
out so
He's
bad. It's
scared of you,
unbelievable.
I just want you to keep the same energy with the whole type. And not just cameraman, not just Jeff, and especially not myself. Get locked some of that.
Man, you're not gonna just make me. Cause yeah, son of a cuss. He's setting it up. But anyway, I went with Kevin Porter, man.
Dang.
Okay. You ain't gonna tell me why?
No, they're both about 6'8". Kevin Porter 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
Off the ball scores.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I went with Kevin Porter.
All right.
I'm going Chris Middleton.
Okay. I ain't mad at
I'm
that.
going Chris Middleton.
I ain't
this.
mad at that.
Like similar build, like we said, off the ball scorer, off the ball shooter, I should say. He's gonna have to work on the offense a little bit, but he can get a bucket in the NBA. I can see that. So Chris Middleton, and Chris Middleton rounded into an all-star. I can see Grady Dick doing something like that.
Yeah. All right.
I went with Kevin Porter, but with more athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lights out shooter that he knows how to move off the ball. He's great at cutting. He's an underrated athlete. He has high IQ, and that's what always makes him stand out because he can see the plays before they need to be made, and he's always in the right place at the right time. Quietly, he has some playmaking skills that will be able to help him out in the NBA too. So I went with Kevin Porter with more athleticism.
Yeah. I think Grady Dick is the best shooter in this entire draft. It's not even close. So we got to go one of the best shooters in NBA history. I have Peja Stojakovic with the handle, though. One of the best shot makers in this class. I think he's shown good passing instincts, rebounds the ball really well. If Peja Stojakovic played now, he would look a little bit more like Grady Dick because he would be able, kind of like how his son's going to USC and he's going to Stanford. And he puts the ball on the floor, just not standing at the line. He has all of the Peja Stojakovic IQ, but Peja Stojakovic didn't have any athleticism at all. And Grady Dick, he's going to catch a body or three.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see Brian Brown. Yeah, man. Bang on you. Yeah, so Grady Dick's going to catch somebody the exact same way for sure. Yeah. Next up, we have Jarris Walker from the University of Houston's power forward, 6'8", 240, 19 years old. Weezy, give me your best case scenario for Jarris Walker.
Julius Randle.
I like that. That ain't bad.
Julius Randle.
Not talking to the mic though. It's tearing you up here.
Julius Randle.
Okay. Just scream.
He plays inside the paint. He can shoot like Julius Randle. Mm-hmm. Ball handling needs to work on a little bit.
I can see that. All right. What you got, Joe?
I like that. I like the Julius Randle. I'm gonna agree with Weezy on that. He's Julius Randle with defense, though. Julius Randle with a dependable defensive threat from Julius Randle. Or Aaron Gordon on defense, Julius Randle on offense.
Yeah, I like that. That ain't bad. You cheating, but I like it.
I'm serious.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's my notes.
It's true though. I get you, but you see, that's what I'm saying. But if he turns out to be more one of the other guys, like I told you,
well, one of them's gonna win a championship. The other one's not.
Yeah, for sure. What you got, Coach?
I went with Paul Millsap.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he doesn't really have the offensive skill set that Paul had, but he can get there. But on the defensive end and rebounding, that mirror themselves. So I went with Paul Millsap.
Yep. I have Jeremy Grant, combo forward. Might not be the sexiest pick in this draft. Really solid player. And I think he has an untapped upside, kind of similar like Jeremy Grant. Took a little while for Jeremy Grant to get into his offensive side in the NBA. But when he did, he turned into a 20-point-a-game scorer. And one of the reasons that Dame stayed in Portland last year was to play with Jeremy Grant. He's one of those guys, man, 6'8" guy, reported wingspan like 7'2", something like that. So, yeah, I just think that he's one of those guys that can defend and also eventually become a 20-point-a-game scorer. So give me Jeremy Grant for Jarris Walker. Moving right along to Angel Reese's cousin, Jordan Hawkins, UConn shooting guard, 6'5", 195 pounds, 20 years old. Give me the best case scenario, Jeff.
My best case scenario, Jordan Hawkins has bounce. Mm-hmm. That's the key word for this draft class. A lot of bouncy guys. I'm going with a bouncy C.J. McCollum.
Okay, that ain't bad.
A bouncy C.J. McCollum. Kid's got a nice J, got a nice stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You gotta take that one out the vocab. He can just shoot it.
He got a nice jump. Got a nice jump.
There we go.
So, but he definitely can bounce though. He might catch a body or two coming into the draft. So,
Heard you. What you got, Coach?
I got Alec Burks Both sharp shooters, about 6'5", with similar athleticism, like Jeff is talking about. He's real athletic, but he can also be a good defender. So he can be a 3-and-D guy, which we know those 3-and-D guys play long in the NBA. So I went with Alec Burks.
Yep. I have Anthony Simons for young Jordan Hawkins. Intriguing shooting guard. The release on his jump shot, one of the best I've seen in a very long time. Just an elite shooter and a pesky defender. I just think he has to figure out his way into the NBA, and I think he will. I wish if Jordan Hawkins goes back to UConn, he's gonna be Player of the Year next year. Now Zach Edey's coming back. Ain't nobody winning college basketball Player of the Year but Zach Edey. But he would have been a higher draft pick for sure if he comes back to college. But he'll learn his way to the NBA. Anthony Simons for Jordan Hawkins. Moving on to the next guy, we have Keontae George from University of Baylor, 6'4" shooting guard, 185 pounds, 19 years old. Give me the best case scenario for young Keontae George. Weezy.
I got Jamal Murray on this one.
Shit. That's a tall task. Yeah.
Well, he has the clutch shot as Jamal.
No, he can play,
as
though.
Jamal Murray does. He stretches the floor. I want Jamal Murray. Can create his own shot. I don't think it's a big stretch. I think Jamal Murray.
Let's do it. What you got, Jeff?
Similar size, similar build, similar shot selection. We're going Donovan Mitchell. Young Donovan Mitchell. Similar size, like I said. Shot selection is there. It's going to put up a lot of shots. And I know it's
Volume.
not, you know.
That's what you like.
You know me.
Volume.
I kind of guard right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Go to hell ball. That's what you love watching. Go to hell ball. What you got, Coach?
I have Cam Thomas. He's a scorer who shows flashes of being a great shooter, but he has the playmaking skills and can guard on the other end. So I went with Cam Thomas.
Yeah. I have Eric Gordon, another perimeter scorer, confident shot maker, explosive guard, broad shoulders. I think the ability to finish high level and also shooting the ball at a high level. Didn't have the most efficient season his freshman year at Baylor, but I think he's one of those guys that, like Eric Gordon, can turn into a formidable pro if he figures it out and goes to the right system. So, Keontae George, Eric Gordon. Next up, we have Nick Smith Jr., Arkansas point guard, shooting guard, 6'5", 18 years old. He's giving me the best case scenario for young.
CJ McCollum. That's who I got right
That
here.
makes more sense.
There we go. There we go.
CJ McCollum. He needs to work. I have he's a challenge playmaker, but he needs to work on defense a little bit. CJ McCollum.
Yeah, that's CJ McCollum in a nutshell. What you got, Jeff?
3-level scorer. CJ McCollum makes sense. Bradley Beal makes sense as well. He's gonna get a bucket. Takes good shots. Got to work on shot selection. Got to get defense. But give me Bradley Beal.
What you got, Coach?
I have Jamal Crawford. He has a potential to score on all 3 levels. He can heat up real quick and get going. He can shoot the ball lights out. He has nice athleticism, and he's real quick and fast. He's going to add a little size to his frame, but he can put up chunks of points quick. So I'm going to go with Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, I have D'Angelo Russell for Nick Smith Jr. Yeah, combo guard, creative, skilled with the ball, capable of playing off the ball as well, kind of similar to D'Angelo Russell. Both generate offense, crafty ball handling, shot-making versatility. Only thing Nick Smith has to do is worry about a little bit more defense because D-Lo doesn't play any defense. So you want a guy like Nick Smith to play a little more defense, but just a little bit. But just like Russell, they use hesitation, change in speed, pull-ups, and floaters. Very similar games. Just hope D'Angelo Russell gets a bad rap. He's not as bad as people say. He had 4 points, 2 points, 4 points, 2 points in a conference. That's bad.
We've seen it.
Bad time to do that.
Bad, the worst time, Coach. In a contract year.
Yeah.
The worst. The absolute worst. But yeah, D'Angelo Russell. Moving right along to Weezy's favorite guy. This is your guy, Scoot Henderson from the G League Ignite, 6'2", 195 pounds, 19 years old. Who do you have in your best case scenario for this guy, Weezy?
I got Derrick Rose for this guy.
Okay.
Big player.
Yeah.
Hey, with a big burst, finish at the rim. Derrick Rose.
Okay. Jeff.
All right. So I like Derrick Rose. I also heard Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my shot at the moon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, knew it. Yeah.
Dwayne Wade.
Oof.
6'2", 6'3" guard. He's growing into it.
Yeah.
Explosive. Gets a bucket. Has a bag. Has an NBA-rated bag of move set. Fearless. Dwayne Wade was fearless.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid is fearless. He don't care who's on the other side of the court. Don't care who's on the court with him, who his teammates are. He ready to go to war every night.
That's it.
Give me Scoop, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. What you got, Coach?
I have Donovan Mitchell right here. He's real athletic, can score on all 3 levels. Even though his 3-point shot is inconsistent, he can make players better. He's gonna have to cut down on his turnovers, though. He's gonna have to improve that a lot.
Yeah.
But I went with Donovan Mitchell.
Yep. For all those reasons that everybody mentioned, I have Steve Francis as the comparison for Scoot Henderson. Already an elite NBA level athlete, off the chart explosiveness. Henderson should be fine as far as competing, like Jeff mentioned, from day one. But injury riddled season, cut short series of setbacks. Kind of people don't really realize how good this kid is. He is really, really good. I think he's probably going to end up. Well, we'll talk about that soon. But I think he's special. Almost any other year, he would have been a number 1 pick.
Ask you a question. Do you think, because we got kids from G League Ignite, we got kids playing the OTE, do you think that's hurting the exposure? Like the number 1 players in France, like people are still learning how to find these kids, right? They don't know how to watch. They
don't know how to watch OT.
You gotta know to watch Overtime Elite. You don't know where to go find it if you don't. See, exactly,
and that sucks, you know, because this kid, because when they get to the league, it's just like Tyrese Halliburton. When he got to the league, he went to Iowa State, and he was like, he can play like that. So it's just like that. Or in the West Coast, Weezy talks about this all the time. Really, West Coast football in the Pac-12, you don't really get to see those guys. Nobody's staying up to see that. So some of those guys be cooking over there, and you never get to see it. So it is regional. It's a regional thing.
So Summer League this year gonna break some ratings. It's gonna be crazy.
And Chet, it's gonna be Chet's rookie year. It's gonna be nuts. All right. This is the last of the Mohicans, guys. We have Victor Wembanyama from the Metropolitan 92s. Power forward center, 7 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. That's nuts, him being 210, 7'4", 19 years old. Give me the best case scenario, Weezy, for Victor Wembanyama.
I want AD. Anthony Davis is my best case scenario. We can handle the ball. Anthony Davis can shoot. This kid probably can handle the ball a little bit better than Anthony Davis. But there's something really we ain't never seen before. He's a real unicorn.
Oh God.
Lofty expectations, Jeff. Talk to me.
We've never seen the lofty. These are the loftiest of expectations. The kid, calling him a unicorn kind of shortchanges him because you think of Porzingis. If he's Porzingis, you mad if he's Porzingis.
No, you're not.
Shit.
You're not mad.
If Victor Wembanyama becomes Kristaps Porzingis, all this is for naught. We have wasted our time.
Because
the hype for him is too much for Porzingis.
That's what I'm saying. You can't hype.
It was a lot for Porzingis, y'all.
Not like this, Jay.
But he didn't live up to it.
Not like this. They say this kid the best kid ever.
You know, career Kristaps Porzingis averaged 20 points a game.
Nah,
right?
I'm tell you what. If Wemby only averages 20 points a game, he fell short. That's how much hype he had. He's got to average 26 or 7 a game.
Well,
as a pro.
I got a lofty expectation for this kid as well. I mean, but
20 points a game is a failure for him.
20 points a game as a rookie?
No.
For his career. No, Jeff. That's insane. No.
Let's go around the room real quick. If he only averages 20 points a game after year 5, is that not a failure? Yes or no?
No. What has he done with that 20 points?
26 and 4.
No, when I
say
never
averaged 6 rebounds.
No, I'm just saying.
No, what I'm saying, what has he done? Yeah, has he
in 5 years?
Has
no
he been in the running for MVP races?
None of that.
Luka Doncic ain't never won a championship,
but he's been in MVP races.
He's been in MVP.
He averaged more than 20.
Luka averaged more than 20.
No, bro. He never really got a for real shake at MVP.
But he's always
Luka averaged more than 20.
Oh, he averaged 33. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. This kid better average more than 20. If he only averages 20 points a game, that's a failure.
All top 5 players in the NBA average more than 20.
What you got, Coach?
I have Anthony Davis, man. If he can avoid injuries with his size and fluidity and his skill set, he could turn into one of the best players in the league. He can handle the ball for his height. He can shoot the ball, and he can be somewhat of a rim protector. And he can step out and guard a little bit, but it's just going to be if he can avoid the injuries because at 7'4", at 210, he's going to be taking a lot of beating.
I didn't give mine, by the way.
Oh, I didn't think you did.
I didn't do mine.
Oh, you would. Okay, my bad.
My bad. So for me, this kid is. I think the 210 helps him, Coach, because if he was 7'4", 7'5", 300, 250, 275, his body couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? He would be like an Anthony Davis. You know, injury prone. I think this kid is going to be a less defensive minded, but similar to Kevin Garnett. That lanky, can handle the ball, puts it back to the basket, can also step you out, 20, 30 feet and hit a shot and you respect it.
That's AD in a nutshell.
He need to be about 225 though.
He gonna get there. He not gonna get there. He's gonna get there year 2, year 3. They're gonna put the muscle on him.
Chet done put on 20. So
They gotta put it on. They gotta put it on him
gradually
though. They can't let his body adjust to it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I've been watching Victor Wembanyama for a while, and there's been a lot of pump and this man. He exceeded expectations last year playing for the Metropolitan 92s. I seen this dude guard 5 positions in one series, dog.
Yeah.
It was insane. I got this man as the Generation Z version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, y'all. He is going to be that good. Like, change the game. Not going to play 100 years like Kareem. Like, it's very tough to do that. Kareem was doing some other stuff, but I just seen this guy do so much. And I remember people talking about Kareem and how he came to the league and it changed the game. I think this guy will change basketball. I don't know if it'll be for the better. I don't know if it'll be for the worse, but Kareem changed it for the better. And I'm going with the Gen Z version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So, you jumped out there.
Yeah, you jumped out there. So if you're saying that, so to Jeff's point, he's right. So if he's gonna be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and only average 20 points,
Well,
that's
Gen
a
Z
fail.
version. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he's
It's a fail.
But what if you go to a situation there where it's hard to say 20 points a game is a failure?
20 points a game is a failure.
But
In
what if
today's
you
NBA,
win 5 championships? Bill Russell never averaged over 20 points a game.
It's a
It's a
different
different
game.
game.
It was a
different
slow.
game.
It was a slower
No, but
game.
still, he just looking at a number of 20 points. What if he get 5 rings, average Anthony Davis?
That means he playing with a hell of a Pippen over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What
or-
if he gets a guy that's coming there and they turn into?
He gonna have to be in MVP caliber talks.
Yeah, I mean, but
That's
you
what I'm
can.
saying.
But you guys have to realize Nikola Jokic averaged 25 this year, and he was in MVP talks, guys.
I didn't say. That's why I didn't say a number.
Jay,
I
the
said he
hype-
has
the
to be
hype on this kid
MVP
is
talks.
insane.
Yeah, and that's what I get that, and the hype. And I think he will exceed that, barring any injuries.
Jokic.
Injuries is tough.
Yeah, of course. You brought up Jokic at 25, 26 a game. He also averaged 8 rebounds, 8 to 7. You know what I mean? Like there was other numbers.
11. Yeah, he's gonna. And this
Yeah.
guy's he's gonna sleep and get 10 rebounds.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But 20, he's got to give me more than 20. He can't give me just 20.
Yeah, and he's gonna give you more than 20. Chet is gonna give you more than 20.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you said 20 points a game was fine for not a failure. That's a failure
I don't.
because that's Kristaps. That's a failure.
I don't think Kristaps Porzingis' career was a failure.
No. That's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a person that you're saying we've never seen before. He's a unicorn. He's an alien. We've never seen his hype, and you only give me a dub. That's a failure.
Man, if we doing that, then it's a lot of people that failed. Then
No. Nobody's ever had 2 players in our lifetime that had this hype.
Zion Williamson had just the same amount of hype.
So what
They were not showing Zion's games. Hey,
Because he played in college. Well, his YouTube.
Zion Williamson.
they were showing his AAU games.
on NBA TV.
It wasn't no NBA TV then, Jeff.
Yes, it was NBA
They
TV.
wasn't
man.
showing nothing
It was,
on
but
NBA
they
TV.
weren't showing no AAU games.
That's what I'm saying. They showing this kid can walk
Because
around
technology
downtown
is
in the
better,
show.
guys.
It was only 3 years ago. We had streaming 3 years
But
ago.
he's playing
4
in a
years ago.
pro league,
Bro,
too,
the
though.
first time that
I
people
hear
have
you.
been able to stream on NBA TV
Excuse me.
was last year. The capability to do that NBA TV and streaming games was the Drew League this last summer. That's when they realized that they can actually do that.
What I'm saying is, so if the 3 players in our lifetime that had this kind of hype is Zion, LeBron, and Wembanyama, Zion averaged over 20 points a game.
Yeah,
Only thing about Zion, he's horny and he can't stay on the court.
that's a lot.
But when he's there, he's unstoppable.
So what if he averages 20, 10, 6, and it's all first team NBA?
That's at 10 and 7. It got to be up there. I'll
So
give you that.
That's
But
what I'm
just
saying.
talking about
I
just a
ain't-
dub. Nah.
Oh,
Ain't
if he,
enough.
yeah. He
Not
gotta
with
do
this
more
I
than-
mean, he's just not gonna do it. Duh. I mean, hell, Kristaps averaged 8 rebounds. The
Man.
shit that happens to Kristaps, man, Kristaps is a solid basketball
Solid.
player.
That's what I'm saying. This kid can't be solid. He just can't be solid.
But this is the thing. Zion has not lived up to the hype. Can you say that?
Yes, he has not. When he's on the court, he has.
But-
But, he's not on the
but-
court enough. He's not,
Exactly.
excuse me, not on the court enough.
Ben Simmons, a lot of hype. He's not on the court.
He ain't live up to it.
He's got more hype than Ben Simmons.
I ain't saying that. I'm just talking about people with hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But the 3 hypes that we've seen is LeBron, Zion, and his kid.
Zion, to downplay Zion's hype is crazy.
I'm not. I said the
It
3
was-
is
they literally said it was the biggest shoe deal contract they were going after Zion. To say that and Vic just walking in here. That's nuts.
I'm not saying this.
But you said it was one of the three. So yeah, I'm with
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
So yeah, but he got to give me more than that though.
He will.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah,
I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
But just don't. He can't be Porzingis. That'd be nuts.
And that is the player comparison show for the 2023 NBA draft. Let us know how we did. Let us know if we got some of them right.
Got
A little
some wrong.
lofty with some of them. Lofty expectations
Happens.
for a lot of these guys.
Gotta be nice to the kids, man.
No, and some
Can't
of them,
tell now.
yeah. With these 13 guys, it's gonna be tough. This is a front loaded class, you would say, super front loaded,
Yeah.
front loaded. So
I got a dime in the rough here or there in the second round.
we'll see.
Late
It hadn't
first.
happened in a long time. Give me a second round guy that has been since Draymond.
And I could think of one about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
I'm wrong.
It's
I'm
tough.
wrong.
It's
Yeah,
tough. Yeah. Well, tweet us the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe, and more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Weezy,
Everything paid for, big baby.
Coach,
Get a drummer song.
Jeff,
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman. The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.